A disappointing day, Gary. Can you sum up your thoughts after what you've just seen?
Yeah, really disappointing. Disappointing in the players today. I didn't think the atmosphere was right before the game. In terms of in the change room, you just felt as if they didn't have the same hunger and desire in it, and that's not acceptable. We're coming down here. It's a big game for us. It's a big game for the club. We need to keep winning games of football because we want to get that 7th place to get ourselves an opportunity of getting to Europe. And they'll go out and they start the game and straight from the centre. It's a disgrace to actually concede a goal like that straight from their centre, and that just set the tone. And then they've scored another goal. Again, really poor from right up the pitch, and then the break, and then it was a penalty kick, and they make it 2-0. And then, to be fair, we did show a bit of character. We come back into it, and they were in Cincy, and got 2 goals. And I'm thinking that's good. We're going in half time. Hopefully, get a talk then at half time. We'll go out and kick on with confidence as with us. But second half again, very little. Fitzy hits the bar from a header, but our performance wasn't good enough. But it didn't help either. The right back Coyle should have been sent off for a second yellow. I thought the referee was really poor today. Coyle should have been sent off, and hence the fact straight away they took him off afterwards because they knew. Gary Breen should have been sent off, last man for a tackle on Peter Campbell, and we should have a penalty kick as well. And that doesn't help either. And maybe if we get them decisions, then the game goes differently. But again, we've been a victim of poor refereeing decisions today as well, and that hasn't helped it. But certainly the whole performance today wasn't good enough, and certainly the referee's performance wasn't good either.
To start off with our own performance, I mean, you said earlier on you sort of thought the atmosphere wasn't right. Is there anything to put that down to, or?
Do you know what? Sometimes I think people think we've done so well last week against Ballymena, and they think we're better than what we are sometimes, and then it's just a matter of turning up. But in this league you can't just turn up against any team, because it was proved today again, any team can beat you. If you're not on it and your head's not on it and you're not switched on, and I said that before because I felt it in the change room before, and I told them, listen lads, it's going to be a tough game and you need to be up for this, and you need to get out and start right. And as I say, within 30-40 seconds we're a goal behind, which was unbelievable, and you try to tell them, but sometimes they don't listen, don't take instruction on board. But certainly they've cost themselves 3 points today by starting the way they did, because they give them a two goal lead. And as I say, okay, we should try to get back into it, but even the third goal, if you look at it, it's a free kick, one ball, and their player gets in from a dead ball. We should be organised, set up that he doesn't get in that area to cross it. There was also just before that a throw in. The ball goes out for a throw in, and we're switched off again, throw a ball in, one throw in, and the boy gets in, has a shot and hits the crossbar. Those two things are schoolboy things, but again they come down to application, they come down to desire and hunger, and it's that easy on the pitch, and today it wasn't good enough.
I suppose now the results went today with Ballymena win today as well. Puts a bit of pressure on us now for Tuesday night.
Yeah, listen, the pressure's on them now. They've only got that 1 point now, and as I say, they have to make sure we have to win all our games now, and that's it, simple as that. And we can't turn up and play like we did in the first half today, that's for sure.
And then finally, Gary, I suppose this is the first time we really got speaking since all the contracts were all announced last week. I know we've had a disappointing day today, but I mean, I'm sure you're delighted to get all the business done.
Yeah, I'm delighted with all the new contracts. As I say, today it's not feeling that way today, but as I say, it was important to tie the boys down, and we got tied down. And as I said, they've all done well. Unfortunately today we didn't perform today, but as I say, it's good for the football club. They've got key players tied down for some of them 4 years, and the rest of them for 2 and 1. Okay.